no sense.
Amazing.
Okay.
Thank you, Pat. Great points. Jenny in Texas. Jenny, you're on the air.
Yes, sir. I have some information I believe is important about how many vaccines they are actually going to give, and they're trying to create a false shortage in addition to trying to make us sick. My husband is a police officer, and we live outside of Lubbock, Texas. Is about 260,000, and his supervisor came in from a city meeting with emergency people there, and he said that they're only planning to do 40,000 shots, and they're going to do it at our local sports arena. So it makes me wonder why they're telling us we have to get it, and then say, well, we're only going to have this many shots.
Well, see, it's all done by color of law. They tell police, firemen, nurses, you'll be fired if you don't, with no force of law behind it. And so, again, it's more of an acclamation, more of setting the precedent, and really like a federal drill internationally to get everybody lined up and find out, engage. They're always testing. They're always probing. And they'll make tens of billions of dollars off of this, but then practice the federal control. That's the Fed's excuse to be in there locally bossing people around. Dr. Eisenstein, your take on what she's saying.
No, I tell you, I think it's what you said earlier, Alex. They're backing off. They're afraid. They would give 300,000 to all the residents of Lubbock, Texas. But they have it. It's really available. Come on, they got the greatest manufacturing ability in the world. They can't produce the stuff, not a chance. But they're afraid that they know it doesn't work. And so if they're really afraid there may be a serious a swine flu epidemic and people may die. And what do they do if they gave 250,000 people in Texas there the swine flu and 5,000 people die, 100 people, 500? What's their excuse now? And now their excuse is we couldn't vaccinate the rest of the group, so they're going to vaccinate a small percentage and said we just couldn't get to everyone in time.
Yeah. I mean, the scientists we talked to say this is clearly engineered. And so do they know it's an earlier version that's going to mutate into something really deadly? And then they'll say, see, we told you, you better take the shots, and it sets the precedent. I don't want to declare victory now. It appears on the surface they are pulling back and the public's waking up, but they've got all sorts of curveballs. I've never seen them gear up for something this big without it being real at some level. And so I don't want people to get a false sense of security here, but I do think we're having an effect on them. Anything else, Jenny from Lubbock?
No, sir. I just think that confirms what y'all have been talking about. So.
Well, does your husband say the police are waking up, or are they planning to take a shot? I mean, do they like their commanders telling them they got to take a shot with no authority?
No, we will not. He will not. And his supervisor said, me and my family will not. And my husband, as he says, the infection is spreading. The infection of information.
Let me tell you something. God bless you and your husband, for the work he does. Alex, how exciting is that a supervisor here, someone who's not a hardcore radical as such, like you or I, is saying, I'm not going to take it. That's what it takes. It's the power of one. I've always believed that. No matter how strong you are, when someone stands up to you, and especially, Alex, you are right, these are paper tigers. The president and all his czars, are just paper tigers. They're academicians who've never been in the real world, never did anything real, and it's really shameful. And the people who voted for them, I pray they're waking up and realize what you've done, and then hopefully we'll do something different.
Well, they definitely want this to get their socialized health care through, and now a lot of congressmen are saying the White House is staging this hype to get it through, and now the White House is in the AP today saying, oh, look, health care is going to be taxed. We need federal health care. So maybe just the whole drill is the event. Dr. Eisenstein, you said you could stay with us, but I don't want to keep twisting your arm.
I can stay a little bit longer. I'm okay. I'm good.
All right, 29 after you're gone. We're going to come back, talk to Matt and Ben. That's it. Then I'm going to get into the new trailer for Burmes's film that's coming out in early February, and that is going to be, of course, Invisible Empire, talking about the New World Order, this global shadow government. The new trailer for my film's up on Infowars.com, Fall the Republic. Alex Jones here.